it's Christmas Day! Some of you are going to be here because you just saw the Ocarina of Time with Lyrics song that I've just finished making that me and Brent released yesterday. So if that's you, happy Christmas, I'm Dave and I am going to be bringing you some behind the scenes of that particular song videos quite soon. I've got a few of them. But this isn't that, stay tuned for that. In fact, I've already filmed the first of them. I recorded it immediately following the video that I put up just before the song came out. You know, I didn't even move, so here you can see some opened presents, and then in my next video it's going to cut back to the presents being unopened yet, so there's going to be a bit of a discontinuity there, but you're just going to have to put up with it, aren't you? So I thought I'd do a little video, because listen, it's quiet. Those aren't appropriate sounds for Christmas, I'm sure you'll agree, but it's okay. It's just because we've got one set of family members on the way, we've just finished talking to one other set, so I just thought I'd say hello to you lot, because I've got a few spare minutes. This video is to tell you what I gave my fiancée Abby for Christmas, what she gave me, and what we received in the post. I want to show you this. This is the contents of an envelope that we received just a few days ago from a girl called Mia. She's 8 years old, she's read the comic Imaginary Gumbo that me and my fiancée Abby make, and it's inspired her to get drawing. So look at this. Dear Abby and Dave, thanks for the comics. I have put in Christmas cards for you to colour in, and I hope you enjoy them. Here they are. We haven't been able to colour them in yet. Sorry, Mia, but I'm going to. It's just we've been very busy getting Christmas ready, but here they are, as the artist created them. Look. Merry Christmas. Demon. There's the demon. Demon. Tomato. There's the tomatoes. Tomato. Dave. Merry Christmas, Stephen Shiner Dave! Isn't that great? Oh, thanks, Mia. Oh, and by the way, look what my mum got me for Christmas as well. And then here, again, soon to be coloured in, is Abby's card. It's Gumbo from the comic Imaginary Gumbo, what we make. There he is with a bird on his head. And then along with those, she sent this lovely little comic. Check this comic out. Okay, so here's a ghost wooing around near a wall. Woo! Ooh, I hope I don't fall and hit my head on this brick wall. Oh, poof! Straight into the wall. And by the way, it's important to remember that this is a ghost and not a fish. Ghost's got a lump on his head. And there, look, you got stars and birds tweeting around the lump on his head. See, this kid knows how to make comics. She knows what she's doing. I'm a spooky skeleton. Oh, I'm so spooky. Hopefully my head won't just randomly drop off my body at any point today. Oh no! Oh! But was it random? I smell a conspiracy. Look! What's this? Is this a stick or something? Has someone knocked this skeleton's skull off its shoulders? Did his head fall, or was it pushed by an adversary? Very suspicious if you ask me. I think someone was responsible for this. I think there should be a full inquiry. Somebody needs to fire into this case. Well, I agree. It's a scandal. Ooh! That's a ghost noise. Ooh! 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 There's no comment from the remainder of the skeleton, but then how could there be? And so the ghost gathers up his spoils and just sort of woos off into the night. At which point we see a big on-off switch, which is then switched to off, and guess what? The comic ends. The artist has left it open to our interpretation here as to whether or not the ghost switched off the light on their way out, or whether that was a switch actually switching off the comic, which is exactly the sort of thing I used to put into comics when I was Mia's age. Thank you, Mia! You are very good at making comics. Both me and Abby's job is to make comics, and we basically drew quite a lot like you do now when we were your age, so you've got everything you need. In fact, you're better than I was. I used to draw all the pictures in the comic crammed too close together, and I could never stay within the lines, so things used to always kind of cross over from one picture to the next. And you don't have that problem at all. It's very clear to see which picture's which in your comic. Well done. So, not very much more to say, except I might as well, while I'm here, show you what me and Abby got each other for Christmas. I got her this. This is something that both me and Abby remember from when we were quite little, about 8 years old actually, because for a while you could get these collectible Turtles coins. I think they came with a newspaper or something, but I never found out, you know, they would just filter their way down to the kids, so a few people at school would have one or the other, and I ended up with two. I think I had Raphael and Leonardo. Abby can't remember which one she had. But now, the complete set. Look at that. Oh! Now, she got me something that will benefit us all, he says in giant inverted commas. It'll benefit me, don't know if it'll benefit you. Depends what you're into. Here it is. What do you think this is, eh? What do we think this does, eh? Let's find out, shall we? The magic of Hollywood! Help!
want to. I'm enjoying myself.
There we go! So now I can do magical television tricks. Hooray! So there we go. This was filmed on Christmas Day just to say, hey, happy Christmas, because I'm not doing anything for a few minutes. So there we go. That's done now. Bye. I'll see you soon with actual video content about like how we made the Ocarina of Time song and things like that. And just things not to do with that. I've got book reviews that I do, and I might do another song soon. Who knows? And you know, just other stuff, just stuff. Bye. 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 Bye! Addendum. It's later on, my family have gone home, and I just wanted to show you one more thing, which is, as is traditional, the annual marzipan thing! Can you guess what the marzipan thing is? Can you guess what it is this year? If I wiggle it about, it makes it trickier for you to see what the thing is. What a lot of potential marzipan shapes there are. I wonder which one we should be eating next. Can you guess? Right, can you see what it is? Now, this one is slightly more obscure if you haven't been paying attention to my channel, which is fine. I expect you probably haven't, because you probably come here just the other day as a response to seeing the Ocarina of Time video. Right? Well, then you won't be very familiar with what this is, but long-term viewers might know. I certainly knew. Any guesses? It's the skeleton in the garden! This is a comic that me and my fiancée Abby made. She drew it, that's her drawing right there. And we made this just a few weeks ago. Around about September sort of a time this got finished and printed. And I told my subscribers about it then. And if you want it, hop along to dumpylittlerobot.com and you'll be able to get it there. But look, see, she's made a skeleton, and look, she's made eyes out of, I don't know, some sort of jelly sweet. I asked her what it was, and she said, I don't know, some sort of jelly sweet. Now, the skeleton on the cover, you might be thinking, doesn't have the hat that this version of the skeleton has. Well, I mean, if you want to know what that's all about, well, you're probably going to have to read the comic, aren't you? Because that's where you'll find out. It's actually a bit of a spoiler, but really, sort of. It's not really, but it's not. It's not. It's just that during the course of the comic, the skeleton puts this hat on. But you'll find out why if you read the comic carefully enough. And look, she's gone as far as to do one big eye and one little eye. And she's tried to put in a couple of vertebrae at the bottom there. Got a little bit squashed, but there they are. So, hooray, the skeleton in the garden. I'm going to eat a bit of skeleton. What shall I eat first? I know, I'll eat the hat first. I'm going to eat a bit of skeleton. Bit of skeleton. I do like marzipan. No, I'm going to eat the hat gradually off until it's the skeleton from the cover that doesn't have a hat. I really like marzipan. Yum! There we go. It's now canon to the drawing on the front cover. Well done, Mum. And happy Bricking Day to all of you. Bye! This hasn't had anything in it for quite a bit now, really. I ought to replenish it. Bye! www.youtube.com/TeamTomato
You have no idea how funny that was. You just went splat and you're gone. You just gone. There was no Dave.